Hey everybody. Jay, what's up, man? No Cubbies game. Yep. I know you hate a day without the Cubs. And yeah, this is volume 2 of Kill Bill. So different movie or end of the same movie. I don't know what you call it. Anyhow, let's go ahead and play this intro and get things going.
Ooh, yeah. Trivia thunder, here we go. Who's the fastest on their toes? Come on now, let's see who knows. Questions coming like a storm. Keep it funky, keep it warm. Superheroes big and small. Can you answer them all? Comic books and Super Bowls. Ooh yeah, trivia thunder, here we go. Who's the fastest on their toes? Come on now, let's see who knows.
Hey madam, welcome. I think it's funny how she calls all of us beautiful and she's really the only beautiful one in the whole community. Yeah, Henry, I never saw him either. I just made up the trivia. Just pulled it out of the air. I think I saw him way back when, but AI's seen him. Anyway, guys, it's the 25th, the end of the month. We're getting there. Next week will be the duck race, so this is your last chance to get a duck for that race. Why this is not keeping up with your comments, but okay. We got closest guest coming up. You'll notice the help support trivia thing is bottom of the screen. I'm back to running it all through the show because, well, it's the end of the month and things are tough, so help me out if you can. Things get tight down toward the end of the month and the bill for everything comes in. Know how that goes. All right, well, let's get to the closest guest quiz game and see what y'all know about comic books. Ooh. Let's see what I got here. Oh yeah. So the answers are all numbers. Just put in whatever you think the number is that answers the question. I believe these are all about comics that came out in the 70s. And I know all of y'all are old enough to remember that. I'll move this down a little bit. Ooh. There we go. There we go. I did put that big up. There we go. Some of that padding. Oh yeah, madam, you'll have to put the 19 in front of yours. There. Now shrink it up. There. Yeah. The Eternals, everybody knows that, right? I know everybody's seen the movie. It was such a big hit. feeling that the reason it wasn't a big hit is nobody knew who the hell it was. Not even comics people really care about the freaking Eternals, do we? Can anybody actually say their favorite comic is the Eternals? Well, there you go. Lady Fantastic knew how many issues. Oh. And once again, I urge everybody to copy Jay Thompson. He knows all the answers. And hey, Lady F. Hey, Phil. Welcome back, man. Always love to see you. Space Case. What's up? Henry. Y'all are lucky that this got done. My arm hurts so bad from this arthritis. I've been told to do these exercises, and I try to, but man, they want me to do them 50 times each. That takes a lot of time. Yeah, 75. I didn't start collecting until about 77, or I would have had that. Hey, John, what's up, man? Oh, you made it in plenty of time. The real trivia don't start for another 23 minutes. And that's going to be 1970s. I hope you know you can recognize your cover artist of the 1970s. And yeah, some of the images might be from the late 60s, maybe even early 80s, but they're all artists that were big in the 70s. Nope. You're running behind, Lady F. Make sure you're get picked up 1976 for how many issues are in the Howard the Duck series. Make sure you're not lagging. And it will take the first number you put in. So be careful about that. Always make sure you're caught up in real time. Hit the live button, or you can actually hit the turn your speed up for a second and it'll catch up. And Jay spams his answers because sometimes it doesn't pick his up for some reason, which is bad because the score is based on how fast you answer questions as well as trying to get it right. Yep, it'll be Kill Bill Volume 2, and I'll go ahead and tell you there's no clips this week because my shoulder hurt too bad to do that. I had to stop. And I did not verify the answers. They are AI generated, and I just didn't have time. But if they're wrong, they're wrong. Y'all let me know. Because I can't remember. I haven't watched that movie since 1990, whatever it came out. I would do terrible at Kill Bill trivia. Crisis on Multiple Earths. Yeah, I think Infinite Earths is what like I said, AI does these practice rounds. I don't I actually noticed that and I meant to change it and I forgot. And what year did it say? I don't know. I really got to start verifying these two, I guess. because it ain't near as fun when they're wrong. Yeah, Kirby's Run, not the whole thing. Which Kirby's Run was most of it, I take it. 73. Yeah, they didn't do crossovers back then. It would have been 83, I think, for Infinite Earth, or 84. Yeah, I got to start checking these, which is a shame. Why does AI suck so bad? It really, I mean, there was one I used it for, and I did verify, and it got half of the questions wrong. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I think it was 1970, wasn't it? $1994. 71. That's probably right. Well, you're for hire #1. I think Phil's got it. Actually, Phil's second answer is definitely right. 2112 is always the correct answer, especially when the question is, what album should we listen to? Ah, you missed it by 80 years, Phil, and you still got 11 points. Tomb of Dracula. Hmm. I have no idea. 70. Madam knew. And Henry. Oh. Well, let's see. Who did the best at a sort of fair question? Oh, no, we got one more question. How many issues did Marvel's 1970s Warlock solo series run? I don't know, but I can tell you who did most of the covers. The cool thing is, I know the cover sections are right, unless I made a mistake. which is possible, but I'm pretty sure I didn't this month or this week, because I was very careful about making sure I numbered them and placed the right numbers with the right names. When I did a search for a great comic cover artists of the 1970s, it returned both Frank Frazetta and Boris Vallejo. And neither one of them really did comic covers in the 1970s. They were doing book covers, posters, and other stuff. Most of Frazetta's covers are all before that. Now, they did do magazine covers, like the Conan magazine and stuff, but that doesn't count as a comic book, does it? All right, well, let's see how the trivia teaser goes, which is going to be, I forget what it is. Huh. Oh, yeah, more questions about Tarantino movies. They're easy. Everybody should be able to get these. What happened this time, lady? What donuts do they eat on set? That's a good question. Oh, Lord. Like I said, these are easy. Well, geniuses typically are exploited. In fact, I'd say almost always. Because the one thing about geniuses is they can't figure out how to not be exploited. Oh, everybody knows it was Jackie Brown. Of course not. Although I'd not be surprised if some people think it's Pulp Fiction. They're not Tarantino fans. Jules. Well, welcome, Boggs, and hopefully it brought John Malone with you. A difficult question would have been, what is Jules's last name? Death Proof. Oh. Oh. All of them. Oh, definitely. I bet Boggs doesn't know the answer to this one. Ah. Ooh. gosh. Oh, well. Leo was ruthless. You got that right. If you saw his picture, you would know Christopher Waltz, I'm sure. Google Christopher Waltz. Ooh. Mm. It does, Jay. How's it feel to be a social influencer? And I thought it was just me. Pam Grier was awesome. He probably did spill his coffee right before he. Mm. Yeah, I don't think I would have wanted to see that TM. I honestly don't think I ever saw this one. I'm gonna have to watch it. I think quite a few of Tarantino's movies could be described as a heist movie. But I'd say Reservoir Dogs is the one where it obviously goes bad. Almost immediately. Mm. That's hilarious, madam. Apparently he's a character in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Henry. John, you know nothing about Tarantino movies, do you? Wait, got that backwards. It's Boggs that knows nothing about them except for Inglourious Basterds. All right. Well, here we are once again. Welcome to my bedroom. Anyway, I heard something cool on the radio today. Did you hear about the guy that got pulled over in Nevada doing 120 miles an hour with 2 wheels or 2 tires gone? How in the hell do you do 120 miles an hour with missing 2 tires? He told the cops he had only had 10 beers and a couple of Xanax. And that's a true story. I didn't make that up. Now, the person on the radio telling it might have made it up, but I didn't. So we got a couple of minutes. Yeah, Henry, 120 miles, that would take some serious driving skills to drive a car with 2 tires blown out at 120 miles an hour. Do you do that, madam? I need to remove this countdown thing because I don't ever use it. Let's just delete that. Oh, Bruce, you made it just in time. Unfortunately, Mark Spears was not doing covers in the 1970s, so you might have a tough time tonight. The Xanax explains a lot. Yeah, it does. 10 beers and a couple of Xanax. I might can drive a car with only 2 tires at 120 miles an hour. Hey, I just want a flying car. That would be great. So, once again, let me bring up the thing down here. There's my PayPal. If you got PayPal, I hate to beg for money, but it's the end of the month, and I could really use some. It would certainly help out in paying for this and paying for that and buy me comics. I've got shelter. I've got food. But I want comics, you know? All right, guys, let's go ahead and get on with the show. It's time for round 1, and let's see if we got some people that can tell Kirby from Adams from, I said that because Bruce had mentioned Kirby and Adams, from Plug and Wrightson and all these other cool artists, Darlin, Steranko. Oh.
All right. All right.
What's up, Travis? What's your question? Y'all should do something with that thumb button. Yeah. Click it. And if you're not subbed, sub up. Unfortunately, the covers aren't that big, but hey, you can tell who that is, right? I did go through and I blacked out anywhere where it has the person's name. At least I hope I did. If I didn't, I couldn't find it. Hopefully it won't be big enough for you to be able to see it if it's there. Oh, gosh. The Hulk versus the Man-Thing. Might be the only time he ever did a Hulk cover. But I figured it would be confusing because if I showed a House of Secrets or a House of Mystery, you'd immediately know who the hell it was. Tricked a couple people anyway. Love some rights. And in fact, I need to get that one. Yep, we'll be doing a hangout. Did you put 2 first? Or whatever? Oh, speaking of Man-Thing, there's another one. Looks like most people know who do the Man-Thing covers. No, man, I haven't watched anything at all. I've got so many things to watch, and that's at the top of the list. And you know what I watched instead today? One of my favorite westerns for the 150th time, probably. And I just needed something comfortable that I was familiar with. Speaking of which, I think I'm gonna start up a new show. Heroes for Hire does his bad cinema and good cinema, and I'm gonna do something similar, but it'll be along the lines of great movies you've never seen, or probably have never seen. And it'll be it won't be live. It'll be pre-recorded. And probably post it Wednesdays at noon, so I don't go up against Heroes for Hire, and we'll kind of promote each other's stuff during our shows. Yep. Favorite Western? Nope, it's not black and white. I think it's from 1973. Yep, I believe it's 1973. It's the final movie, the final Western that Henry Fonda made. And it's about he plays a gunslinger who is retiring. But how does a gunslinger retire when everybody's trying to kill him? Because everybody's got to prove they're faster. But nobody is faster. And the star is Terrence Hill, who went on to make a lot of Western movies. All comedies. And yep, it's a spaghetti Western, of course. And it's directed by Sergio Leone. And scored by the same guy that did all the Clint Eastwood ones. Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Morricone. I don't know how you say it. It's called My Name is Nobody. Because nobody is faster. Well, not according to Google, Henry. Sure he didn't just ink it or pencil it? Oh. Oh. When it's in space, you can almost be guaranteed Jim Starlin did it, right? Of course, Google's wrong sometimes, so all I can do is go by what it says. Oh. Well, sorry, Henry, that was an error then. It happens. Oh no. Damn, Matt, I hate to hear that. Oh man, I hope your kitty's okay, man. I'd be really upset if mine came back hurt. Mine doesn't leave the backyard though. I have the only cat that doesn't realize it can climb a fence. Well, it wasn't AI. I actually Googled best covers by so-and-so for each of these. So it was somebody that listed that cover as being by whoever it was that I had as the correct answer. It was on some web page, best covers of the 70s, and they must have got it wrong. Yeah, I didn't use AI at all for these rounds. Only for the Kill Bill. You know, I should do that. Probably check my comic shop or the cover museum. Yeah, I'm gonna do YouTube trivia again eventually, but that's a special event type thing, Will. Oh, yeah, I wish I could get them all right all the time. I got to spend more time. Oh, you watched Umbrella Academy, Tammy. I heard that was really good. Hey, Jeff, what's up, man? The day the X-Men died. Boom, boom, boom. Oh. Mm. Mm. Yeah, I'll probably go back to the next month. Next week will probably be the 60s. I skipped right over the 80s, but we'll get to it. Yeah, my friend that's a huge Aliens fan is just found out that it actually has come on. What is it? I guess they're only showing one episode a week. It's not they didn't post them all at once or something. Dun, 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 dun. Jeez, how'd y'all know that? It's not a Sergeant Rock cover. I figured if I put a Sergeant Rock cover up there, it would have been a dead giveaway. I can see the Michael Kaluta similarity. Ooh. Oh, okay. The other three weren't working for DC at the time. Yeah, the lines. Hmm. Yeah, that one's pretty easy. I think everybody, well, almost everybody can recognize Neil Adams, especially his Batman. Oh, Henry, good job. And even though that one was wrong, you still got it right. Interesting. Well, you got a duck. Let's move on to round two, which is more of the same because there were so many great artists in the 70s. Oh, wow. Oh, Lord. Speaking of easy. Hmm. Oh, it's Star Trek. I need to pick that up. I got the first issue of Next Generation out of a comic, out of a dollar box. I mean, it's the first comic book appearance of the entire cast of Next Generation. It's in dollar boxes. I think that's pretty undervalued, you ask me. But yeah, I couldn't use a superhero cover with like 50 different heroes on it. Everybody would know who it was. Well, you guessed right. I think this is actually a 1960s cover, but hey, he was still doing stuff, plenty of stuff in the 70s. So. Oh. Six. Like he did Batman for a long time. We'll probably see him again next week. Well, not if I do the 6. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Now, don't tell me this champion's cover is by, who was it? I forgot. Oh. Chan. Let's check that. I might have messed that one up. But then again, a couple of my Starling in here that was a trickster. Oh. Make sure you're caught up. I mean, come on. I had to recognize that artwork. It's Kirby all the way. The only one I can confuse Kirby with is Ditko. And even that's rare. Oh. Damn, Matt. Yeah, they're small enough on the PC screen, I guess. Oh. John Romita Jr. This is the 70s, man. Actually, that was supposed to be John Romita Sr. I typed it wrong. Oh. Fukushima. If it was, you would be the only one. Well, you and Boggs would be at a showdown if it was sports trivia. And Jay. Oh. I didn't think about that. Might have been listed as interior art. Damn it. Gotta pay more attention. Oh. You know, I think this software messes up sometimes too. Because I'm pretty sure that was Gil Kane who was listed first, which means that would be the correct answer in the software. And then it mixes them up to show them on the screen. I could be wrong there. There was a way I could test this, but not. Oh. Oh. And if it's going to be messing up, I might just quit doing this period. It keeps getting stuff wrong. And I know it gets stuff wrong on other things, so it wouldn't surprise me if it's messing up on this too. And I don't seem to be getting any donations to help support it, so I might just have to cancel my subscription. Maybe I can come up with a way to do it using do trivia using Excel, because it looks like I can't count on this crap. And with what they charge, there shouldn't be any errors. Yeah, Henry, if I had time. And if I had a shoulder that worked. I'm afraid it's going to be a very short community hangout tonight. Yeah, at this point you might as well copy J. I don't even know if any of these are right now. Well, Henry, you got 2 ducks tonight, so you definitely know your artist even when they're wrong. Now, here's a warning. Probably every answer to every question in the next round will probably be wrong. So, good luck winning, John. Even though you know Kill Bill, it's no guarantee you're gonna win. Because this is I did not check any of these. They're all written by AI, and even if they're right, there's no guarantee the software is going to get it right. Kind of like the software I'm using from my microphone. The mute's been on all night. Obviously, that doesn't work either. That's funny. I just turned it off. Now you probably can't hear me, right? Yeah, I don't think we have to worry about AI taking over anytime soon. At least not Google's AI or ChatGPT's AI. Oh no, it doesn't. That's cool, Henry. I love to be corrected when it comes up wrong. Oh, oh gosh. Mm. Ah. Ooh. Mm. Weird. Yeah. Oh. paint patch. I'm gonna try. Otherwise, I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, I don't either, Jeff. Not a clue. I know I saw it back in the 90s. Well, there ain't many things Pulp Fiction good. Mm. Not gonna get a duck for this one, Henry. Oh. Mm. Try to be back before the round's over. Oh. Oh gosh. Yeah, fish doesn't make any damn sense. So I don't know. Oh well, whatever. Worse. I take it John left because I told him it probably wouldn't be worth staying. Cool. All right, man. You got a duck. Henry got two. You got one, and now let's go ahead and hop over here to this scene and the usual ducks. Hashtag DuckTales. See if you can get a duck without having to answer questions. Oh. And like it says below, any amount helps. It's not looking like I'm going to be able to keep this going. So next week, if there is no trivia like you've seen before, there will be something. I will have some kind of show on. See what we can do. We'll have some kind of fun. Maybe it'll be more fun. Who knows? Kind of losing faith in this live reacting stuff. And if you haven't read or picked up this, highly recommend it. I really enjoyed it. Written by Jason Aaron, really good writer, and he did a really good job on it. And of course, there is this, which I believe there are 6 issues out now, and they're fabulous. They finally left Duckburg. which is cool. They had a lot of fun in Duckburg while they were there, so there's that. I'm gonna try to at least keep it going for one more week. The cover artist thing, but I don't know how I'll do it without the live reaction software. And to be honest, I can't afford to keep it going. Times are kind of hard. In fact, I might just cancel the community hangout and go stand on the corner by Walmart with a sign. Yeah. Jim, that was still one of my favorite TV shows ever. I go back and watch it all the time. Give your ducks to Jackson Roy Kirk. All right, I'll make a note of that. So, all right, let's do this. If I can get it to open up. There we go. Draw winner. Oh, Lord. Let's see, I gotta. All right, note made, and let's see. So that one also. No, my favorite Western is My Name is Nobody. Oop. Here we go. Oh, right there. It is dramatic, funny, hilarious, has a great message. Henry Fonda's final Western, which is fitting considering the theme of the movie is that he is a gunslinger who is retiring, but the bad guys won't leave him alone because, well, he killed all their brothers and friends and all that stuff. And yeah, I do love all the outlaw Josie Wells and the good, the bad, and the ugly. I like Westerns, but that one I really like. Yeah, that's Trinity, Jay. But yeah, same guy. Very similar movies. Yeah. And what the funny part's the bar scene where they're playing the game where they start with a big mug of whiskey and down it and then throw it over their shoulder and spin around and shoot it and work their way down to a shot glass. And it looks like he's getting really drunk, but when he wins and goes to collect his money, suddenly he's perfectly sober. Terrence Hill was awesome. Yeah. All right, guys. I'll start a community hangout here in a few minutes, but don't think it'll be going long. And yeah, the little slap thing at the end of the game, where the bald bad guy comes down the stairs, and he wears his two pistols backwards. He slaps him and pulls his gun out. You know what, Will? If you want to set it up, I'll go ahead and cancel mine. You can you host it. Because I'm probably gonna have to. I don't know. I'll have to take off and go sell some produce or something. But thanks everybody. If you can, donate some money and maybe I can keep this thing alive. Have a great night, as Billy says.
If there's anyone around you, throw your arm around a friend. If there's anyone around you, hold them close, 'cause it's the end. Thank you folks so very much. Keep your stick on the ice. Don't let your meat loaf. Watch your top knot. Keep her shiny side up if you ain't in bed by midnight.